Listen, and I want you to remember every word I say. There is no miracle that will save you. I say this not to scare you, but to make you understand that reality is harsher than you think. There is no genie, no fairy, no one willing to take on your life. What are you waiting for? A magical opportunity? A hero who will appear and save your life? Forget it. I will say it straight. No one can save you but yourself. I understand. There are days when you feel like everything is falling apart. It is not a pleasant feeling, I know, but let me ask you, what will you gain by sitting there complaining? You can cry, you can be angry, but you cannot give up. Because if you stop, this life will crush you mercilessly. I'm not saying this to comfort you. I am saying this to wake you up. Now is not the time to be weak. This is the time for you to stand up. Look yourself in the mirror and ask, what kind of life do you want to live? You were not born to be looked down upon. You were born to win. But victory does not come naturally. It is not given. It is earned with blood, sweat, tears, and will. I don't care how many times you have failed. I don't care how much you have suffered. What I want to know is, do you dare to stand up again? Do you dare to prove that you are not a failure? Don't let this life make you a victim. Don't let those who looked down on you see you fall. Make life your playground, where you make the rules, where you are the master of everything. I know you can do it. The question is whether you dare to do it or not. Do you dare to face the fears, the failures, the criticisms? Or do you just sit there, waiting for a miracle to appear? You must never give up. If you give up, everything you have been through will be for nothing. Ask yourself, what am I living for? If you can't answer that question, then start now. Find a reason to keep going, a reason to fight. It doesn't have to be a big thing, just something that will keep you going. I know sometimes you feel lonely. I know sometimes you wonder if you are strong enough, but I tell you, you are stronger than you think. You have survived the worst days of your life, and that proves that you have the strength to overcome anything. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, tell you that you can't. Those who hate you, those who laugh at you, they are waiting for you to fail. They want to see you fall so they can say they were right. So why let them win? Why do you let people who don't deserve you decide your fate? Don't let other people's hate be the reason for you to give up. Let it be the motivation for you to prove that you are stronger than all of them. Remember this: life doesn't owe you anything. If you want success, you have to earn it yourself. There are no shortcuts, no easy ways out. But I promise you one thing: every step you take, no matter how small, is worth it. Don't wait for someone to help you. Don't wait for something to change. Change yourself. Create your own opportunities. If you're listening to this, I want you to stop for a moment and hit that subscribe button right now. This isn't just a button. This is your commitment to yourself. That from now on, you will no longer sit still. That from now on, you will act, you will fight, you will not give up. And I want you to share this video with anyone you think needs to hear these words. Spread the word, because you never know who might be out there who needs a life-changing pep talk. Do you remember the last time you felt proud of yourself? I'm not talking about the little things. I'm talking about the moment when you felt truly alive, truly victorious. If you can't remember, now is the time to create that moment. Imagine looking back one day and being proud that you made it through. But to get there, you have to start right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Remember, there are no miracles. The only miracle is the power that lies within you. You have to stand up for yourself, fight for yourself, take charge of your life. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not saying it won't be hard, but I'm saying it will be worth it. And if you don't believe it, try it. Stand up and fight. I promise you, you will never regret it. Don't sit there waiting. Stand up, take action, and prove that you deserve everything you've ever dreamed of. I believe in you. But more importantly, you have to believe in yourself. Start now, and I want to hear about your victories. I want you to understand one thing. Every minute you sit still, every hour you waste thinking negatively is a moment of your life stolen. Who is stealing it? No one else but yourself. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect to start, because perfection is a trap. It doesn't exist. Life doesn't wait for anyone, and if you don't start, it will leave you behind. Look at the successful people you admire. They are not people who sit around waiting for opportunities to fall on their heads. They are not people who complain to themselves, "Why is life so unfair to me?" They are people who dare to stand up, dare to accept failure, and dare to fight until the end. So why can't you do the same? What's different about them? I'll tell you. They are different in that they never stop. They never give up. Do you know how strong you can be? I bet you've never really pushed yourself to the limit. Have you ever really pushed yourself to the point of exhaustion, but still didn't give up? If the answer is no, then you haven't found the strength inside you. I want you to try. I want you to look at a goal, a dream, and do everything you can to achieve it. I'm not saying you'll succeed the first time. I'm not saying you won't feel pain, but I'm saying you'll find strength you never knew you had. Every morning when you wake up, you have two choices. Continue to sleep with dreams about what you want, or wake up and make it happen. The decision is yours. Don't blame your circumstances. Don't blame others. Your circumstances don't determine your destiny, but how you deal with them. I don't care if you were born poor or born into luxury. I just want to know if you have the courage to take charge of your life. I want you to imagine something. Tomorrow doesn't exist. If today were your last day, would you be proud of what you did? Would you be able to say, "I lived my life to the fullest. I have no regrets"? If the answer is no, then I'm telling you straight, you're living a meaningless life. But the good news is, you can change that right now. You don't have to wait for tomorrow. You don't have to wait until everything is right, because tomorrow may never come. The people around you, the people who doubted you, who laughed at you, they don't matter. Don't let their words be a barrier. The only thing that matters is your belief in yourself. I want you to repeat this. I can do it. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Because in the end, the one who has to face the truth, the failure, or the success is you. Don't live like someone who just exists. Live as someone who leaves a mark. When you leave this world, how do you want to be remembered? As someone who just sat around complaining, or as someone who fought to the very end? Ask yourself that every day. And every day, I want you to do something that moves you closer to your goal. It doesn't have to be a big step, just a small step. But I want you to take that step, not stop, not look back. If you've heard this far, I believe you're serious about your life. And I want to say it again. Hit that subscribe button right now. This is your commitment to yourself, that you won't give up, that you'll take action, that you'll do everything you can to become the best version of yourself. And share this message with anyone who needs it. Together, let's create a generation of people who don't know the word give up. I'll say this one last time, and I want you to remember it. You don't need to wait for a miracle, because the miracle is you. The power you need has always been within you. The question is whether you dare to tap into it. Don't sit there waiting. Get up. Go and prove that you not only exist, but live. Live with all the passion, the energy, and the strength you have. I believe you can do it, but more importantly, you have to believe that you can do it. I will see you at the top. Remember, no one else is responsible for your life but you. Don't blame your circumstances, your family, or society. Do you think life is easy for anyone? Wrong. The successful people you see have all gone through moments of wanting to give up. moments when it seemed like there was no way out. But they didn't give up. They picked themselves up from failure, wiped their tears, and kept fighting. Why can they do it, but you can't? I know you're tired. I know sometimes you just want to run away from everything. But you have to understand, tiredness is not an excuse to give up. Pain is not a reason to turn back. This life is not for the weak. You can't just sit there and wait for someone to save you. The truth is, no one can save you but yourself. Don't let pain defeat you. Turn it into motivation for you to move forward. Look at the pain and say, I'm not afraid of you. I will win. I want you to think about the people who are waiting for you to fail. The haters, the critics, the people who are waiting for you to fall. Are you going to let them win? Are you going to let them stand there and laugh at you? No way. I want you to fight, not just to prove yourself, but to show them that they were wrong. They were wrong to underestimate you. They were wrong to think that you would fall. And you will show them that you will not only survive, but you will shine. But I want you to understand this. You don't have to prove anything to anyone but yourself. True success isn't about pleasing others. True success is about being proud of yourself, of what you've overcome, of who you've become. So fight for yourself. Stand up for yourself, because you deserve it, worthy of living a life with no regrets. If there are times when things seem too hard, I want you to remember that no one in this world has had an easy journey. Even those who you think have it all, they have faced failure, pain, rejection, but they didn't stop. And you can't stop either. If you want to achieve something, you have to be willing to pay the price. Sometimes it's time, sometimes it's effort, sometimes it's sleep and comfort. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. You think you're not good enough, not strong enough? I'm telling you, you're wrong. Everyone has a fire inside, it's just that not everyone dares to light it. I want you to find that fire within yourself. I want you to light it and let it guide you. Don't be afraid of failure. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is just a lesson, a foundation for you to step up. I want you to look at your failures and say, I learned from you. I will do better. And remember, there are no shortcuts in life. If you want to go far, you have to take it step by step. If you want to last, you have to build it brick by brick. Don't look for miracles. Create your own miracles. Miracles are not out there. Miracles are when you decide to get up and start. Miracles are when you refuse to give up and keep going. Now I want you to take action. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. I want you to get up and do something to change your life. Even if it's just a small step, do it today, because every step is a step closer to your goal. Don't sit still. Don't wait. I want you to look in the mirror and say to yourself, I can do this. And before I end, remember to subscribe to this channel, because I will be here walking with you, reminding you that you can, you will, and you must succeed. Share this message with anyone who needs it. Together, let's create a community of people who never give up. I believe in you, but more importantly, I want you to believe in yourself. Stand up. Don't wait for a miracle. You are the miracle.